BYU has found a way to make its tuition so cheap that even queer pop icons are taking online classes and fessing up to it online.
That's right.
How about the calm in the driver's seat? I pick you up, but there's only room for me.
She's a rising queer pop icon who grew up in a strict Christian household. Now, sorry, just so everybody knows, every queer icon grew up in a strict Christian household. How's this news? This is like everyone. Like, at BYU, she is a Cougar.
Can you feel it? I bring the energy.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait. So what is this? Wait, I see your little note here. Queer pop icon goes to BYU. Like, if there's any two things, like BYU is the stone cold sober, desperate to be Protestant university, right? And
these are two phrases I did not imagine in the same sentence here.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this right
we
now.
Love her.
Okay.
Chappell Roan explained to Jimmy Fallon why Google keeps referring to her as your favorite artist's favorite artist. Trust, it's a real suggestion.
Did you mean your favorite artist's favorite artist?
I didn't do that. It's this random twink that works at Google. I know it is.
Anyway,
Whoa, wait, this chick?
Yeah, she's wild. I guess. I mean, I don't look, I've never. I'm not a huge queer pop music listener.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
But I guess this Chappell, I think it's Chappell Roan. She is a rising pop star singer, and she's got a bunch of music videos out there, which just the thumbnails of which I'm looking at, and they are crazy.
Okay, yeah.
She pays her wardrobe person a lot of money.
I mean, are those peacock feathers glued to her eyelashes? I got to admit, that's kind of cool. That's like daring and bold. But
where else would you glue peacock feathers?
Yeah, I guess that's true. But okay, so I'm going to look up her music. What's the title of some of her music here? I am so woefully ignorant of this. Oh my gosh, is this like a Marilyn Manson thing?
No.
Like,
I don't think she's dark. I think she's just crazy. Hot to Go looks like it is her. We sound like such old dudes right now.
Yeah, dude, seriously. You know what I'm saying?
We sound so old right now.
Yeah, this is so funny. Okay, so this girl right here who's, wow, I mean, this is like, is this just regular wild rock star or what's going on here? Okay.
I'm not, your guess is as good as mine, but she looks like your typical BYU student.
Okay, but nothing is screaming ostensibly queer about this. Is she a queer icon, or is that just something we're assuming?
Yes, I mean that's what Axios is saying. Is that she's a rising queer pop icon who grew up in a strict Christian household. Now, sorry, just so everybody knows, every queer icon grew up in a strict Christian household. How's this news? This is like everyone, like that. No queer icons come out of a San Francisco queer household. Like they're all out of strict Christian households. I'm not sure why that bears mentioning, but whatever. Axios.
Is there like measurable quantifiers about how many absolutely straight as a razor, straight-laced like Puritans? Like, are Puritans baptizing queer children? Is that their rebellion? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if this is strict Christian households rebellion, what does like chaotically queer households rebellion? What does that look like? Is it a Mormon missionary? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's Mormon missionaries is what it is. Yeah, they end up growing up to be LDS. But this is kind of coming full loop. Strict Christian household. Then she turns into a queer pop icon, but she also takes classes at BYU. She is a Cougar.
Man, that is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes. I love the Axios article. It's like this one quote of her admitting it, and it's like, you can almost hear how embarrassed she is. She's like, I took online classes from BYU while I was going to high school to make up the credits. That's how I got through.
This is so interesting. Yeah. So holy smoke. I have no idea. But now I've read so much about this girl that a 2020 podcast interview circulating on social media revealed the breakout singer. I would want to say Chappell, but there's no E. So you're right. I think it's Chappell Roan. Attended online classes at BYU to graduate high school. Well, you know what? If there's any proof that queer pop icons in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints can all get along.
Yeah.
It's in the playground at BYU taking online BYU classes. And what better news outlet to find out about this than Axios Salt Lake City?
Yeah, right. Hey, we got 0 against queer pop icons. As a matter of fact, we would like to take a moment here tonight at Ward Radio to announce to the world on behalf of the church, we need more queer pop icons in our church. We want all the queer pop icons in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Go take classes at BYU. That's how we get you. That's how we get our hooks in. We get our hooks in with the Cougar tail. The Cougar tail is how we get you. And then next, you're taking the discussions and we get you in. So we want all queer pop icons that are listening to this podcast. We know that there's a lot of you out there. Okay. We know there's like dozens.
Well, dude, I got to say, this is I want to learn a little bit more about this girl because, I mean, the LA Times, they get a lot of things wrong, but one of the few things they actually get right is their pop culture articles. And she's being credited with literally ushering a new era of pop music in.
Oh, wow.
Like that's when the wall of sound, they haven't said that since the 1960s when the producers in LA started creating the wall of sound for like late 60s and early 70s rock and roll. That's a pretty tall order. And it says Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, and Chappell Roan are ushering, why these people are suddenly stars. This is interesting. So we'll have to see what's going on here, man. But wow.
I'm sorry. I'm just getting a text right here as we're recording this.
Yeah.
And Jacob Hansen is listening in. He is calling like crazy because he loves Chappell Roan. He's a huge Chappell Roan fan. He's got her merch. She's got all original vinyls. He's actually going to see her in concert there soon. So he's a huge Chappell Roan fan. We need to have him on
in the lime
green. Talk about what it is
in the lime green tube top. Is that what does it for him? Is the lime green tube top?
Yeah, he's a huge Chappell Roan.
Okay,
fan.
now my last question before we go is like, of all the universities to take online classes, why did Chappell Roan decide to take BYU's? Like, there's other universities that make it free. There's other she doesn't come from an LDS household. Like, contraire?
She comes from a strict Christian Missourian household. So why on earth would you be taking BYU classes?
Yeah, right? These people killed us. The Missourians killed us. Yeah. It used to be a pejorative in our religion to call somebody a filthy Missourian. You know what I'm saying? That's when Orrin Porter Rockwell showed up secretly at Joseph Smith's house and his beard was unshaven. They didn't know who he was. Joseph Smith literally said like he needed to shut up and keep the racket down, and that it was like a filthy Missourian.
Jeez.
Yeah, gosh. Seriously. It was like nuts, man. So what is it about BYU Online that made him take the BYU Online class?
Well, so some of it could be price. I'm looking up the BYU Online right now for high school students, and they offer for high school students, and it's like $120 a pop per class, which is not. I mean, and hey, in Biden's America, that's like 3 tanks of gas. That's like 3 gallons of gas.
So just purely out of price. So right. If not just for the inexpensive nature of the classes, even queer pop icons will take online classes at BYU. Like BYU could be BYU has found a way to be so cheap. BYU has found a way to make its tuition so cheap that even queer pop icons are taking online classes and fessing up to it online.
That's right. Well, look, the University of Missouri high school online class is $500 per course.
Dude, what?
So we're beating them. We're a fourth of that price. So, hey, just because you're a queer pop icon doesn't mean you're not frugal. She's frugal.
Hey.
Right? And she says, I'm a cougar. She bleeds blue.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So, that's true. Wait, so Chappell Roan is a cougar now.
I know.
Go Cougars! Go Chappell Roan!
So we want to know.
Chappell Roan just introduced herself to a conservative fan base that she didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago, or maybe she knew existed but didn't know she existed, and she might literally just sell a couple extra 1,000 albums from this. Maybe more of these rising pop stars with a liberal bent need to sign up for like Christian University's online classes just so they can like totally surprise everybody with the merch. Like, could you imagine, like, I don't know, Lady Gaga walking around with a Bob Jones University, like, alumni sweater, you know, to one of her concerts?
So right now, people, someone here is listening and someone knows somebody who works for BYU. You people need to send her the, like, Cougar kitty cat ears right now. You need to send it to Chappell Roan, say, hey, we love you. You're a fellow alumni from BYU, and send this to Chappell Roan right now so we can get sneak some merch into one of her like children's bookstore reading things or whatever, you know, that she does, or one of her concerts. Okay. We want all the queer pop stars loving BYU. We want them
I
all.
don't care what anybody says. You know what I'm saying? I am literally going to go listen to her album right now on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, and if it's half as good as, who's the other guy? He's another pop icon. Oh, come on. He's really funny. He does the dead drops in his song. I can't remember. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Of course, I can't remember what's on the spot. Yeah, Greg Mattson. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he's a big pop icon.
That's funny. So anyway, you guys, let us know what you guys think. Did you know who Chappell Roan was before today? Or are you just a bunch of old men? Like, apparently,
we sound so odd. People are cringing at this, so we are totally going to get clipped. They're like, who are these old dudes? Look, all right, we don't know who Chappell Roan is. Okay, fine. You know? Yes, if that makes us old, then we're old.
Okay, but dude, I am checking this out tonight. I'm checking her music out tonight, dude. So anyway, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you already familiar with one Chappell? You know what would be the most cringe, bro? If we were totally mispronouncing her name this entire podcast.
No.
Like, it was really like Chappell or something like that, you know? She's French. So anyway.
Chappell Roan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let us know. Have we been mispronouncing Chappell's name? Is it really Chappell? Have you already listened to her music? If so, which songs do you dig? And see, did any of you guys actually take classes with her and maybe have to do a group project together? You know, did she live up to academic expectations? Did you grade one of her papers? Was it any good? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, for this and more, please make sure that you check us out at WardRadio.com.
How about the car in the driver's seat?